Thank you, Garrett, for the genuine compliment after the fake one. Appreciate it. You know what's so funny? Since dogs outnumber people in this show, I wrote a set for dogs. You guys want to hear that before the other stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. My friend really wanted a dog, and after 5 months, she went ahead and adopted a dog because she couldn't have one naturally. So that's what you do. First you try, and then you adopt. Saw a sign across the street that said lost dog, because they weren't honest enough to say escaped dog. If the dog would have put up the poster, it would have said free dog. But I feel like that just starts the whole fucking process all over again, am I right? I put these together in real time. Here we go. My friend had a dog. It's a true story. I lived in a sixplex. My friend downstairs said he had a dog for protection. Let's just understand this, because I'm pretty sure the dog owners here, sorry, dog borrowers, you can't own them. All right. Said that the dog was good protection. You guys work this out with me in real time. You guys ready? I know you don't have a dog, but still, just get emotionally invested. I don't either. Just a few X's. Here we go. So he said that the dog was good for protection. Whenever you would knock on his door and he was home, the dog wouldn't bark because he was there to comfort the dog. If you would knock on his door and he wasn't home, the dog would bark like a fucking maniac. That basically is just the dog's way of saying, come on in, there's no one here! Come on in, there's no one here! And I understand the dog's supposed to be man's best friend, but my best friends would not fucking sell out all my shit for your leftovers. Because I hang out with vegans. Anyway. It's true.
It's true.
If I ever had a dog, I would name my dog Steven. I'm dedicated. I put these jokes together for you guys, and you're not even fucking laughing. That's fine. If I had a dog, I would name my dog Steven. Because people are way more inclined to help you find a lost 5-year-old named Steven. Especially if you don't tell them it's a dog. You know what I mean? You're just like, it's so crazy. I just fed him before we came to this park, but he just eats anything. Someone must have left a sandwich right here. I just wanted to check on my kid. Because who gives a fuck about a 35-year-old? You know what I mean? They live their life. That's math. That's a math joke. Used to wonder why they would let dogs into bars, but not, you know, like kids. But most dogs are at least 21, so. You guys said you wanted the dog stuff before the other good stuff, and I'm doing it. Here we go. Thank you. My friend has a dog. It's an emotional support animal because she gets really stressed out whenever she has to pay a pet deposit. Thank you. It's really funny. Hope they burst the bubble here. I realize now, can I just be honest? I'm sorry to insult you guys, but whenever I see somebody with a dog, they bring it everywhere and just like, they have a poop fetish, for sure. Definitely. I mean, why else would you spend that much money on something that's going to shit in front of your face every few hours? I don't get it. Yeah, I know. Kids are a lot like pets. I see kids on leashes, dogs in strollers. Kids are a lot. You missed so many dog jokes, it was insane. At least 8 so far, but I'm going strong. Kids are a lot like pets, except your dog doesn't call the cops and you can smack them in the face for trying to eat macaroni and cheese. You know what I mean? Kids do that, but that's your fault. Why do they know how to use a phone? You know what I mean? Why do you even know police exist? Unless you've had some domestic disputes. All right. These are funny. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, kids are a lot like pets. For instance, I was at my friend Jenny's house. She has a 3-year-old. I don't know if you've ever been around toddlers. They like to bite. And I will tell you that she does treat her kids like a dog, and her dog like her kids. Because the second that kid did that, she put his ass to sleep. He eventually woke up, and I guess just needs 2 injections next time. All right, sweet. Football season's up. That's the end. Did you like that?
think you like it.
Yeah? Okay, I appreciate it. He's either laughing or choking.
Yeah.
All right. You can't tell the difference most time. You guys football fans?
Yeah.
Actually, it's Napoleonic law, you're required. Someone says, who dat? You say, go beat them Saints. And the answer is fucking no one. You're required in the state of Louisiana to be a Saints fan. And you're required to own at least a Saints hat or a Saints jersey, and you ask yourself, how are they going to know? You have to renew your license eventually. And if you don't show up wearing one or both of those things, fuck you, it's expired. Get out, go to Georgia, you know. We don't need you. Oh man. It's all these like weird euphemisms. Sorry to use SAT words here, but I assume you guys, you're in craft beer instead of drinking Bud Light. All right. The whole idea with the who dat. I moved here 8 years ago and I didn't understand the vernacular. I got high on my SATs, that's another $5 word, thank you. Who dat, everybody's shouting out who dat. And I realize now, because everyone's so fucking high all the time, they're like, no really, who dat? Who dat? I fucking forgot. Oh, my uncle, hey, what's up? And then everyone's always like, you heard? Hey, you heard? Because they're deaf from all the second lines. Or the police sirens. Or the second lines that are ended by police sirens, I don't really know. It's Napoleonic law, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Football. You guys know the Saints won their first preseason game against the Chiefs? If you look closely, half the Chiefs roster was just a bunch of Make-A-Wish kids. They just wanted to wear a Saints jersey before, things were over. It's a really funny joke, thank you. The Saints actually beating the Chiefs is fucking ridiculous, but that's for my Kansas City fans who would never show up to these New Orleans shows. Anyway, there's some things I don't understand about football, like world champion. Does national champion just not sell t-shirts or license plates? World champion. You have to win basically 12 games out of an entire season against all American teams, and then you can call yourself the world champion. And luckily, no other countries ever show up and just like, hi, yes, we're from Russia. We just learned the sport 4 or 5 days ago, but it's not a big deal. We kill all of you. And then we world champion. Putin. Okay, all right, we're good. That's the only time it's not appropriate to say it at all. Just a joke. I think one of the reasons why a lot of people like when football season comes around is because that racist, overly political uncle just has a pleasant distraction, so you can be in his company. You know what I'm talking about, Jerry? You know what I'm talking about. Because then he's just talking about the score. Alright, everybody knows that racist uncle. Good. I'll just be really honest, you guys. I have a real issue with football because most of my friends think that I'm gay because I don't like football. There's nothing wrong with being gay or not being gay, but there is a problem with claiming that you know someone's sexuality specifically because there's something on TV they don't want to watch. My friends think that I'm gay because I don't like football, not because I have really long hair, I pee sitting down. Those are personal decisions I make. So I went ahead and I decided I was going to ruin football for them, and hopefully I want to ruin football for some of you this evening. We were at Hooters because, we're straight! Okay, so we're at Hooters. I am actually watching women's beach volleyball on one screen. Because let me be honest, what is more heterosexual than watching beautiful women do this with sand for 2 hours? And this, right? It's incredible. I'm watching that. My friends are like, so fucking gay, dude, why don't you love football? So I'm like, okay, so let me just understand this for a second. Maybe you guys can help me out. I'm gay because I don't like to get together with men and go to bars that are filled with men. And all those men are looking at TV screens of men. And the men in those TV screens are grabbing other men. Why? Because they want their balls. They want their balls real fucking bad. I have not watched much football, but here's a few excerpts I thoroughly enjoyed. Penetrating deep into the tight end. chasing down a wide receiver, posting up against a fullback. Sounds pretty fucking gay, alright? Let's see what else. They wear pads. My little sister wears pads, that's fine. They shower together, get undressed together, get dressed together. When they get to the end, they dance, but they can't dance too long because that shit got out of hand. Slow it down, Jim. You don't have coordination, alright? They dance so much they get in trouble now if they dance too much. They have to spend all their stripper money on a fine. Anyway, this is just what I've learned from Google. I've watched a game or two. You're legally required by law to watch at least one Saints game. The organic one. Now, then there's like a cosplay aspect to it. Like think about if you never watched football and someone told you about it, it's like, okay, so it's the Cowboys and they go against the Vikings. I just imagine like a gay couple being like, all right, I'm gonna dress up as a cowboy. And I want you to have little helmet with horns. And I want you to get really down low, just like real low. Fucking look at me. Fucking look at me. Alright, you ready? Not now, don't move, don't move. I'm gonna come at you, and I want you to come at me just as forcefully. Push against me so hard until this other guy tells us we can't anymore. It's been going on too long. I know what, don't get too intense. Don't get too intense, don't injure me, because I want to do this again with a different guy next season. Okay, now, have I ruined football yet? Give me time. Okay. Now, if that is not heterosexual enough for all of the gentlemen here and the ladies, there's a version of this sport that you can enjoy from the comfort and privacy of your own home called fantasy. Fantasy football. Now, do you guys want to play fantasy football? Well, you have to know a lot more about these men. How tall is he? How much does he weigh? What's his favorite position? No, not the one he's really good at. I know he's tried some other ones, but he wasn't that good at them. What school did he go to? Also, how is he feeling emotionally and physically right now? Because I care so much about this man that I put $400 of my fucking rent money on it, and I need him to win. I'm not losing this year. I had to shave my head last year. Fucking football. All right. I want you guys to know that no football game will ever look or sound the same in your walkway. Thank you. And those dogs, I want you guys to know, as you lick your balls, listen. Look, we did it before the show. You know, we realized time constraints. Did you guys enjoy those dog shows? I'm not even done yet. I'm not even done. Hi, Charlie. You don't know. That's his government name. What's your name? Bark, bark. All right. I'm probably better at talking to dogs than I am with people, if I'm being honest. I have really bad communication skills. When I hold a microphone, oh fucking god, it's incredible. But in regular conversation, it's difficult. Like for instance, I told my friends that I think my grandma watches me masturbate, which I realize is a very weird way of saying I believe in ghosts. You know what I mean? If I would have reversed those two statements, it probably would have made more sense. Yeah, spit out that water. It's a fucking hilarious joke. It's not even a joke, it's a real thing. The whole thing is like, my grandma and I were very close. I feel like no matter what, like where I go or what I do, I feel like she's with me, you know? I just wish it'd be like 45-minute periods and she'd take a fucking break, you know what I mean? Go to a bingo parlor, like fucking knock the ball out of Janet's hand. Do whatever you want, Grandma. But give me some fucking time to masturbate without worrying that you're looking at me. Anyway, I didn't want to say all that, so I'm just like, hey guys, Grandma watches me masturbate. Which, by the way, if you're going to tell your friends that, you should probably tell them ahead of time, your grandma's dead. Otherwise, they're thinking, oh, fucked up family. You know? Anyway. Like I said, I'm not really good with communicating. There's another time. Like, I'm like 5'7" on a good day. These sneakers give me an extra 3/4 of an inch. And if there was anything else I could wear that could do that, I'd also pay $115 for it. Thank you. So I was hanging out with my friends, 5'7" on a good day, remember that, okay? And as Ashley will fucking tell you and every other woman, I just look at height and eye color, two things that have nothing to do with their personality or personal development. Genetic. Okay, here we go. So my friend Dan said, you know what, guys? I'm not ashamed of it. Just so you guys know, I like to fuck big girls. And everyone cheered for him, you know, like the days of like Lizzo and pre-cocaine Adele. Everybody thinks that's super cool, right? I mean, she's wealthy enough. Celebrities have hardcore expensive drug addictions because they can afford them. What? Okay. So anyway, so Dan says, I like to fuck big girls. And then I chime in, actually guys, I like to fuck little girls. I did not say underage. I did not say tiny. I should have said short. I realize that now. Word choice is very, very important. Look, I don't want to lose audience members here. I don't like to, see if I say I like to fuck little girls, that's kind of a lie. I don't like to fuck girls that are legally illegal for me to fornicate with. I'm 5'7" on a good day, okay? I'm not going to walk around the fucking steps and be like, oh, did you want to kiss me? Hold on a second. All right. Here we go. Okay, all right. We're back. Let's go. I'm not going to do that. So bad communication. I'm on a date. And, you know this whole thing about like body count? This whole body count, right? So I'm talking to this girl, and she's like, I don't get what's going on with guys. All guys are obsessed with is like body count. And I told her, I said, look, as long as you're pretty, fun, and ambitious, I don't care how many men you've killed. Fuck all that. We'll bury that in the past. No sense digging that up. You guys like puns? Bury and dig. Yeah, it's good. It's one of my dirtiest jokes. Okay, fuck it. Forget the puns. I thought Garrett really opened up the whole space for us to be in a pun-safe environment, but apparently it's fine. Another girl said she wanted to be treated like a Disney princess. I actually moved here from South Florida, so like everybody goes to Disney all the time in Florida. Why not? 45 minutes away from Disney, you can ride an alligator wherever you want into a Walmart. No big deal. So she said, I want to be treated like a Disney princess, and I responded by telling her, I'm sorry, but I don't like you enough to kill both of your parents. Your mom, maybe, but your dad's super cool, if I'm being honest. I love that he doesn't like football. That's a callback. Okay, we're moving on. But you gotta be careful, right? Especially like sexually. There was a girl, I guess in relationships you get too close, and a girl accused me of smothering her. And I was just like, it was a really small pillow. It was a really small pillow. Also, why would you have 12 of those things just sitting on your bed? I had to at least use one of them, right? She's asthmatic. Probably should have told me that when she could breathe properly. I'm just trying some geeky shit. Ladies, public service announcement. Ladies, could you stop doing that thing during sex? Where you're like, deeper. It's a dick. Not the Star Wars franchise, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, did you think you saw all the dick? There's all this leftover dick. It's crazy. There's a tattoo halfway down my dick that says to be continued. Most women never even notice it, if I'm being honest. Plus I have all this leftover dick in my nightstand. I mean, you probably do at home too, right, ladies? Right? You have leftover dick just sitting there. But like, when you say deeper, what we hear is, you're not enough! And we get enough of that. Imagine having sex with a guy and he's like, shallower. I want to hit a wall. Does it ever end? How many kids have you had? Are you even raising them? I would never do that. That's rude. You also have to be really careful what you say in the bedroom. It's my last joke, I'm sorry. Let's come on with a bang. Here we go. Be careful what you say in the bedroom. I'm laying in bed with my lady, and she whispers to me. First of all, why are you whispering? Are we being filmed? This is a bedroom, not a library. Speak up, baby. Speak up. She whispers to me. She says, I want you to make me feel violated. Did you hear that? She said, I want you to make me feel violated. So I did what I thought any man would do. Okay? I tied her hands to the headboard. I tied her feet to the footboard. I had both actually. Where she go? Anyway. Tied her hands to the headboard, feet to the footboard. I put a gag in her mouth, The one I borrowed from Garrett's friend. These are callbacks, guys. Are you guys taking notes from the evening today? Okay, great. And then, while she's sitting there all tied up and gagged, I took that opportunity and I looked through her cell phone. I just looked through the cell phone. And she was all like, and I felt very successful, for being honest. Apparently, she was into some 50 Shades of Grey kind of thing, you know, with the kinky stuff. Touch me here, put a feather here. Who got that shit? You guys have live chickens in this fucking city? Let's go. I didn't know what 50 Shades of Grey was, because I thought it was honestly porn for the elderly. Just makes sense. 50 Shades of Grey, right? You see the movies when they were coming out, a bunch of people's grandmas walking out, lap sopping wet, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, Grandma, you must have spilled your soda. No, honey. No, Grandma needs this. Grandma needs this. I want to dedicate that last chug. Grandma. I'll see you in about 25 minutes, baby. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.